Well, hello. So we're still setting up here. Okay. Let's see how this works. So, I just want to explain how I do some of the stuff I do. I had to call a customer service agent last night and she was just amazed. She didn't know the phone could do any of this. She just thought I would have to have somebody here to help me. That is my biggest frustration. My life is constantly proving to people who can see that you can do things without being able to see. It's just people just don't understand how it's done. They don't know what's possible, etc. I don't know. So let's say the temperature in my refrigerator, it turns stuff to ice if it's in there too long. So the temperature in the refrigerator needs to be turned up, okay? So I don't know where the knobs are. I don't know how to turn them. I don't know which knob controls what, etc. So I feel around inside the refrigerator and freezer until I find some knobs that I think might control them. I take my phone, I put it in camera mode. On the iPhone, when you press the up volume button, it takes a picture. I can't use two hands, so this is necessary. So I take my phone and I place it on the panel where the knobs are. I pull it back, and then with my so pull it back, and then you click the up volume button to take the picture. So I've already done that. So what I used to do is, before any of this, I would just ask somebody who was here to describe it to me. I would create a note in my phone of how to change it, and then when I needed to, I would go back to that note and I would use it as a reference. I did this for every knob on my washing machine. I just have to do it everywhere. You just have to. So since then, I've learned how to take a picture pulling back like that. You'll have seen the pictures I've taken. And then I upload it to an artificial intelligence. I use it to analyze the photo, ask it which way to turn the knobs, and then I go to another artificial intelligence and I verify the information. If it gives me the something that the other, if it gives me conflicting information, I go to yet another artificial intelligence and upload it again, and I take the best 2 out of 3, and that's what I do. And I lay down and I wait, and maybe hopefully things will thaw, who knows. But you just do the best you can. Okay, so I'm just gonna show off some of that. Open Photos.
Photos, library, button.
I'm just gonna turn up the volume because I can't place this anywhere so you can hear it. So this is gonna be it.
Library, button. Adult, video, date, live photo, time, 11:17 p.m. A white device with buttons on a white surface. Possible text. Tempex Assure. Freezer. Bullet. Cold off coldest. Refrigerator. 3. Sort and filter. Button.
So you can hear it. It reads to me the text that it describes, but that's useless if you can't see it. So we go into the photo.
Live photo. Time. 11:17. Live back. Button. Live photo. Time. Delete. Edit. Button. Info. Favorite. Share. Button. Close. Button. Mail. Button. Facebook. Cap. X. Notes. Button. Journal. Button. Reminders. Freeform. Claude. Button.
Okay, we'll use Claude. I paid for that bitch.
Claude. Menu. Button. Text field. Is edit. New.
Okay. I know it's because I shared it from Photos. I know it's already attached, so I don't need to do that. And I know the first thing that pops up, it's ready for me to ask the question. I take 2 fingers and double tap the screen. That starts dictation. Maybe.
Don't use memory. Button. Use memory button. Don't use memory button. Text field is editing.
Okay.
Character mode. Insertion point at start.
So it tells me where the insertion point is in the text field. If I double tap it, it moves it to the end. If I double tap it again, it moves it back to the beginning, etc., etc. We're just going to use dictation for now because that is easiest. I am blind. This is the dial inside of my refrigerator for turning up the temperature, period. First of all, does the top knob or the bottom knob control the refrigerator? Question mark.
Inserted I am blind. This is the dial inside of my refrigerator for turning up the temperature. First of all, does the top knob or the bottom knob control the refrigerator? Add context button. Extended thinking. Microphone. Send button.
Swipe until I get to the button I want, then double tap to activate.
Refrigerator.
Yeah.
Add context. Extended microphone. Send button.
If I move too quickly, it fucks my stuff up, so I have to do it again.
Send button.
Wait.
The top knob, labeled freezer, controls the refrigerator temperature in this temperature model.
The top knob controls the...
This might seem the top knob, labeled freezer, controls the refrigerator temperature in this temperature model.
That doesn't make any sense.
This might seem counterintuitive, but in many refrigerators with dual controls like this, the freezer control actually regulates the overall cooling system, which affects the refrigerator compartment. The bottom knob labeled refrigerator controls the freezer temperature. Claude logo idle. Image. Claude logo idle. Claude. Reply to Claude. Text field. Text field is editing.
That makes no sense, period. The one labeled refrigerator is the one I would think would control the refrigerator, period.
Add contact. Text field is editing. That makes no sense. The one labeled refrigerator is the one I would think would control the refrigerator. Character mode. Insertion point at end. Add contact. Extended think. Microphone. Send button. Send button.
Wait. See if it's finished. Sometimes it just doesn't tell you when it's done. That first time it just read it aloud. Sometimes you gotta work.
Claude can make mistakes. Claude logo. Reload small button.
Okay, take 4 fingers and tap the screen once, and that scrolls to the end. You just have to learn all this crap.
Thumbs down small. Thumbs up. Play small button. Pause small.
You're absolutely right. I apologize for the confusion. The knob labeled refrigerator should control the refrigerator temperature, and the knob labeled freezer should control the freezer temperature. That's the logical and standard setup. So to warm up your refrigerator, make it less cold, turn the bottom knob, labeled refrigerator, to a lower number, moving it counterclockwise toward 1 or closer to cold and away from coldest. Wait about 24 hours after making the adjustment to see the temperature change, as refrigerators take time to stabilize at a new setting.
Okay, so bottom knob counterclockwise. So if I really cared, I would go to another artificial intelligence like Google Gemini or ChatGPT. I would ask the same series of questions until I got something that felt like the correct answer. You can see when you challenge these things, they admit, oh, I don't know what I'm actually talking about. But you just learn to use the tools you got. I could wait until somebody's here to actually look and all that crap. But when somebody's actually here, I just want to talk. I want to be a human. I don't want just a laundry list of things for people to do every time they come here, or people are going to stop coming. It's already bad enough. Okay. So, let me give you another example. Okay, so last night, long story short, I entered in the incorrect expiration date on a website for a credit card, I usually have it memorized. I mean, I've had it memorized for years, but something happened. I'm under a lot of stress, and sometimes my brain just doesn't work right. And I just have to admit that to myself. Okay. Okay, so I had to talk to customer service last night, and I had to update the card number. So I'm talking to a lady, and I'm trying to update the numbers on a website, and two voices are coming out of one speaker. It just doesn't work. Trust me, I've tried this. So I have two phones. That's why I have the one recording and the one I'm using. If they're on the same Wi-Fi network, you get messages delivered to both. It just doesn't matter. It's logged with your Apple ID. So I was able to, I had her on speakerphone on my actual phone, and then I had my other phone, which is just on the Wi-Fi. And she sent the website to my other phone. I opened it in Safari. Because I've got her on one, her voice is coming out of here and it's coming over here, so it's not confusing. But I mean, nobody teaches you this. You just have to learn. And I was able to copy and paste the card number into that website that time. A lot of times, I'm trying to enter in a card number or an account number or whatever it is into the same phone that maybe it's an automated service. So I've got a robot talking to me who I can't say, shut up a minute, I need to be able to hear my phone. So I just have to memorize the number, and I have to be able to move my finger fast enough to satisfy the system so it doesn't get rejected. It is a system that is all held together by duct tape, and that is my life. I'm going to show you how I can copy and paste. I'm not going to let it read the whole number, but you'll see what I did. Open Notes.
Notes, back button. Today, heading. Hello, Julia. Cash App card. Modified November 12th, 2025 at 5:43 p.m.
So this is my Cash App card number, which I can actually get from the Cash App, which is great, but my bank ain't like that. Most websites aren't like that. So I put everything into a note. So when somebody asks me for a number of a card I can't read, it's in my notes. I can take a picture of my license and, I put it on the ground. I pull the phone back and take a picture like I do. I feed that to artificial intelligence, and I say, please read the card number, my ID number off the card, or whatever it is. Okay, so if it's already in my phone and I just have to copy and paste it, which is the easiest.
Note, Ryan Scott Groover. November 12th, note, Cash App card. Note, text field is editing, Cash App card. November 12th, 2025 at 5:43 p.m.
This is going to be tricky because it wants to read whatever I'm doing, and I don't want y'all to have my card number.
Note, text field is editing, Cash App card. 440 insertion point at start.
Okay, so insertion point is at start. I can take two fingers and I rotate them like a dial, and it gives me additional voiceover options.
Characters, words.
So I can read by characters, words, lines, etc. I'm doing words right now, so it's
Cash App card.
Okay. I'm gonna switch it to characters so it won't read the whole thing to you.
Characters. New line. 4403
4403
931 5
9315
6 3 5 6.
6356. And I'm not giving you the rest of the card number, but you get the idea. If I want to copy and paste it,
6 5 3 6 5 1 3 9 3 0 4 4. New line. New line. Lines. Text selection.
text selection,
Select all. Page selection. Line selection. Word selection. Character selection.
swipe,
4 4 0 3. Select 9. Selected. 3 1 5 6 3 5 6. Selected.
and let's say I wanted to copy what I've already selected. You just heard it said that those numbers were selected. So I want to copy and paste this information into another application. So I have to first tell it to copy it. It's already selected. So rotate the fingers on the screen again until I get to edit.
Edit.
And then
Decrease indentation. Copy. Cut. Copy. 4 4 0. November 12th, 2025
Okay.
at 5:43 p.m.
so it just copied it to the clipboard. I would open Safari.
Safari. Welcome Matches Map. Improving your site experience. Address. cds.com. Text field.
I'm
Address.
just gonna
Text
paste
field.
this
Is editing.
into the
https:/delete. Selection deleted. https://m. Delete. G. T. Support homepage. Address. Text field. Is editing. Search or enter web. Misspell. Edit. Undo. Paste. 4 4 4 4 0 3 9 3 1 5 6 3 5 6.
Okay, so you see it copy and pasted it from one application to the other. That's really useful. People who don't know how to copy and paste, I don't know what to tell you. So you can imagine by stringing all of this knowledge together, I'm able to get things accomplished slowly. But it's a lot faster than if I just waited for somebody else to do it for me. It would never get done. I mean, things just would not get done. You have to do it yourself. And at any rate, I guess this video is over with. I've been needing to get this out. If you can't tell, I'm frustrated. I got a lot of stuff going on. At any rate, I hope y'all are good. Thank you for watching.